Welcome back to the Realm of Inspiration. I am Castalia Novatheo, and I am the Elfian Realm Communicator. And today we are meeting the last domain, the Earth Elemental domain. The Earth Elemental domain consists of elementals from the elements, from the plant kingdom, and from weather. They all work in harmony with Gaia and all other elementals. The Earth Elementals of the Elfian Realm do different things than, let's say, the Dragon Realm or the Fae Realm. They all do something different. At the core of the being of all Elfians is inspiration. So they work with the light of inspiration while working with the elements. So let's get started. I'm gonna hold the section and see if there's a little message that's gonna be the basis of how they're gonna be communicating today. You know the drill. You know the drill. The elementals of the storm energy are also, so this is from the elder of the Earth Elemental domain. These few sentences are what I open to. These elements of the storm energy are also called the Elfian Elementals of natural events, such as earthquakes, hurricanes, and tornadoes. Humans see these events, and many like them as Mother Nature punishing you. But that is not the case. Earthquake's spiritual purpose is that the earth shifting both on a physical and spiritual level. The storm energy elements of lower level storms of the ground, help Mother Gaia shift and realign. Hurricanes, again, storms of the ground, happen to cleanse and wash away negativity. A lot of it tends to happen now because the beings of the aquatic realm cannot help in the same way that those of the land can in offering humanity aid and shifting to higher dimensional status. So, they offer up help when the negative polarity is causing some distress, and the earth elementals, the elemental elves, help them. The energy of water is pure and offers a lot of emotional support. I was feeling emotional support. I was I don't know, I don't typically rest my hand on my chest when I'm reading, but I was feeling that very much right now. And I know, at least right now when I'm recording this, that there is some hurricanes going on. So that's very interesting. I'm going to let the elder come through and do her job of bringing in her little children of her domain and letting them express to all of you their truth. Hello, beautiful children. I am the Earth Elemental Elder, the last assistant to Gaia. I work directly with the angelic frequency that is Gaia, and I also work with the planet of Earth. I work with all of the elementals in my domain to teach and guide them and make sure that they are protecting and taking care of the elements in the way that they are meant to be. Now we have different groups within. We have the plant kingdom. Within the plant kingdom elementals, there's agriculture and non-edible plant life. And then we have weather, the different kinds of weather, all different kinds of weather. There's so many different kinds of weather. Also temperature, things like that. And then we have the elements, the 5 elements. And I know. Oh, there's just 4. Nope, there's 5. There's 5 elements. The frost frequency is an element. Then fire, which is connected to the cosmic heat frequency, then dirt, and water and air. So what I'm going to do is a representative from the 3 groups is going to come through and introduce themselves and what they and their friends within their group, within our domain, do exactly. We're not going to introduce you to all of them, as we know that it would be harder for the communicator energetically if we all popped through a lot in one sitting. We know it was a lot with the Cosmic Elemental domain when she channeled them for that video and getting to meet them. So I'm going to just let the calmer ones, because we can be very energetic, and the first time she channeled a fire elemental, very energetic, so not fire. We're going to have a water elemental step through. We are going to have an elemental of the thunderstorm frequency step through, and we're going to have an elemental of rainbow step through, and an elemental of non-edible plant life step through. So starting with water, my child, step through. Hello, I'm a divine feminine frequency and I work with water. I'm a water elemental. And I'm going to tell you what me and my other elemental friends do. We are the beings of the water. We are the beings of fire, air, earth, frost, whatever it may be. Within the elementals of the elements themselves, that's what we are. We are made from them. We are a part of them. And we bring the inspiration light in all of them. What I do in water. And my friends are going to be telling me what they do, and I'm going to be telling all of you. Beautiful, beautiful. Air keeps talking to me. Air, shh. We're friends. He's divine masculine frequency. We work a lot together when we're making little bubbles and waves in the water because it offers different cleansing for the aquatic realm life, also for the life in the smaller bodies of water that aren't necessarily the same frequency as aquatic realm, the fresh water. Me and him work together a lot. We have like best friend bonds, you know. I've never come and communicated to the collective before. We tend to stay and just do our work and hope that people see us, but we know that we need to introduce ourselves. We have to talk about us. We don't really talk about us much. What I do with the water, I work with the minerals, I work with the parts of the water, the different things inside of the water. I also work with the different animal healers that work with the aquatic realm animals, and we work together to make sure that the water is doing what it's meant to do. I also work with storm level elementals. If they are working to bring a hurricane or a rainstorm or whatever it may be, we go and help them. We bring water. Fire, the fire elementals, they work with the fire frequency. They also work with the action frequency. So if you're looking for a boost of action, call on them. They are the earth version of the cosmic heat frequency elementals. So their dimensional frequency, our dimensional frequency is the closest to all of you because we tend to stay one dimension above you so that when you're all doing your work and things like that, we're closer to you so we can help you, but we're not at your level so that we can help you. So right now we are in the 5th dimension. Right now we're moving to the 5th. We're moving out of the 4th into the 5th right now, which is great for us. That means that you all are moving up and out, which is beautiful for the earth. You can call upon the fire elementals for help and action. With the earth, the dirt elementals, not the earth elementals. I'm an earth elemental. We're all earth elementals. And I know one of my dirt elemental friends talked about this before. That dirt is the earth element. So when you're thinking of what element is earth, it is dirt. It is soil. It is what's in the soil. And I work with him as well. We work together a lot. I work with the minerals. When the soil gets in the water, he also works with the dirt elementals. Also do is they work with the soil at the bottom, on the bottom of water levels. So that's why we're friends. We work together. I call all the elves that I work with my friends. So they're also my brothers and sisters. It's fun. It's a big family, and we hope you all as humans start to connect to your big family, as in all of you are family in some way energetically. You're all children of the tree of life. Don't forget that. Now, I can hear our communicator popping in saying, this is supposed to be calm. You're not being calm. Well, I'm just excited, but I am typically calmer. You can imagine if the fire elemental who communicated before to all of you came through with his energy, that would be a little too much. We're always like this if you have that question. Now, with the air works a lot with the air, the oxygen in the air, but also like smoke. You know, smoke when you light a candle and then you blow it out in smoke. Work with those things to bring clarity. They work very closely with the mental body healers to bring clarity to the mind. A lot of clarity frequency. Water, cleansing and clearing and clarity. And dirt is grounding and fire is action, but also cleansing. Now frost. Frost element is calm. I mean calm. Just completely calm. The frost element is the cold frequency on Earth. It is the calm frequency. Calm, calm, calm. Calmer than me, and I'm water, and you would think water is calm, but the frost element brings calm and helps you feel inspired while you're in a state of peace using the frost frequency, like ice and snow and things like that. They work with the snowstorm elementals that are with clouds and all other things that I'll let the weather elemental that wanted to come and communicate to all of you step through. So my dear friend of divine masculine frequency that works with thunderstorms, come through our communicator to communicate to the beautiful children of the Tree of Life. He's coming soon, and I just want to say I love you all, and I can't wait to continue working with you. Hello. Whew. She's a little hyperactive sometimes, isn't she? I'm the divine masculine frequency, and I wanted to step through about thunderstorms. So I work with thunderstorms, and there's a storm coming the way in the land where our communicator is right now. That's why I'm here. I've come through before. Well, I've come through, and other thunderstorm elementals have come through before, whether for the book or in a channeled video. And I'm going to introduce what all of us do. So all the lower level and the upper level storms. I'm an upper level storm elemental. The lower level storm elementals are like hurricanes, things like that. We all work to bring the storms because storms are not a negative thing. It is how Gaia communicates to all of you. And it is a beautiful way that she communicates to all of you, using the frequencies of thunderstorm, lightning, heat wave, hurricane, things like that. She communicates to all of you to let you know what's going on. So areas of land that have a tornado, for example, that's cleansing and clarity, trying to bring that, trying to remove negativity. It's all about the ley lines of her surface. It's not about the properties you have on her surface. It's all about the energy and the levels on the surface of her, not your properties, not your properties. And we need to communicate that to you all. Very, 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 very important you know that it has nothing to do with your properties on the land. It has to do with the land itself. It has to do with the energy at the core of the earth. And it has to do with how the earth is shifting. It has nothing to do with your 3D things and earth is destroying your thing. No! No offense, children of the Tree of Life, but it kind of has nothing to do with you. But it also kind of has everything to do with you. Let me explain. It has nothing to do with you in the sense that your 3D things, she doesn't see those things. Gaia doesn't see those things. We don't see those things. Those things, I mean, we see them, but we don't see them. You understand? We see that they're there, but we are meant to do our job, and we're not going to avoid doing our job just because a human has a house somewhere. If the land needs to be cleared for the collective good of all of the beings on Earth, and that includes animal life, then that area needs to be cleansed. And it's not going to matter if there's a human property there because that area needs to be cleansed, and we'd be going against our purpose as beings of light if we avoided it just to keep the ego happy. We don't do that. It also has everything to do with you in the sense that it's how you humans are interacting with each other, interacting with the land, interacting with animals, that affects things. You all have the ability to clear the ley lines on your own. Some of you have that gift to go and clear and remove all the negativity, to break the cycles, to bring in light and love. But you don't. You fight with each other. You try and control each other. You don't give each other the freedom and free will that you all have the right to have. You don't do that for each other, so Gaia has to send us in to clear, to do the energetic work. It's important you understand that. And us thunderstorm elementals, we're very passionate. I'm sure you can hear our sound frequency. The sound frequency of thunderstorms holds an effect as well. The different levels of the loudness and what it cleanses and clears. There's so much cleansing and clearing needing to happen. But also, the wind. The wind elementals, they have fun, they do. They come and clear with the wind, with the breeze, with the wind, with the breeze, cleansing and clearing. With the air, you can call upon the elements to help you, even the storm frequency. And we're not going to bring a storm to you. If you just want the frequency of a heat wave, what it brings, that energy of action, or a snowstorm, like a blizzard, that energy of calm. The calm after chaos. You can call upon, it's not going to physically happen right in front of you, the storm, but you call on the elements, the elementals of the storm, to bring that energy to you, to help you. But humans, it's important you understand that with weather, it has absolutely nothing to do with you, and you can't control it. It has to do with the energy. It has to do with what's needed. If there was a big, big mass cleansing happening in an area of a land and the wind needs to come to clear it away, and people do give the negativity to the soil to be cleansed and removed, what do you think needs to happen? Wind needs to come and help with that. Fire needs to come and help with that, etc., etc. All of those things need to come and help with it because the dirt itself cannot remove it alone. So it rains, so water can come. We are a community within our realm. And within our domain, we're a close-knit community. Because we all work together to complete tasks. Not one thing can do everything. We all work together. And humans, you all need to work together more. That is what we do. And there are a lot of different storm elementals that would love to come through and introduce themselves, but we know that that's not the time right now. And a non-edible plant life elemental would like to step through. So come on, my divine feminine friend. Hello. Hi. I'm an elemental of rose. I work with the rose plant. It's not necessarily edible because of the thorns, but it does bring this like cleansing energy, and you can use roses and rose water to bring cleansing and peace and happiness and love and all of those things. And the frequency of love likes to bloom in roses, and it's beautiful. And we work with frequency elementals, us that work with flowers that are not edible. And most flowers, we wouldn't recommend eating them unless they produce a fruit. So you want to eat the fruit it produces, but you don't necessarily want to eat the flower itself. That's not good. We know you can make teas out of different things, but those are the edible ones, like lavender and things like that. We work to take care of the plants. The plants have a chakra system. The plants have properties. The plants have nutrients. The plants are what you want to be eating. The edible ones, oh yes, you do. And the edible ones have so many different things that help not only your physical form, but your 5-body system. Did you know that plant life, fruits and vegetables and things like of such, not animal products, but plant life, have the ability in their properties to cleanse and clear, to align your chakras, to align your 5-body system, to help heal your inner child? They're magical. And even us that are not considered edible, also magical. You can do a rose wrap. You can take rose petals and wrap them around all your body, your arms, your everywhere. Place it on your heart to bring the love frequency. Magical. And we can help you with that. We can help you do elemental magic. Magic in the sense that it's not magic how you think magic. All the different incenses that you burn, that you don't eat the incense sticks, but the frequency. The frequency. The color frequency. The herbs itself. Yes, the smell. The smell is more of a 2D thing. The smells can do certain things. Yes, they can help, but they're not strong on their own. They need to have other things going on with them. There aren't really elementals of smell. We just work with the smell frequency in what we do. But the herbs, different qualities and properties that they have. Sage. Sage is drinkable. I want to say edible. There's a difference. You can consume it. But sage is so powerful. All of these different leaves and plants and fruits and vegetables and flowers and all of these things are gifts from Gaia. Gifts from the earth. Gifts that God and Gaia work together to create these gifts with all the elementals of all the realms that have elementals so that you can all use them. And you can stop abusing animal life. Because we see that too. Because the animal life needs to consume flowers and grass and things like that. Animals need to consume the plant kingdom to survive. And so do you. We see you and animals like brothers and sisters. You hurt them. And then they sense negativity from people and they want to cleanse it and remove it. But as long as you're kind to the positive polarity animals, they'll be kind to you. Because you all have the same food source. You all have the same elements around you. You all need heat to keep you warm. And when you're overheating, you need cool to keep you cool. You all need the dirt to have your food, and you need the air to breathe. You need the water to drink, but also to cool down. You need the minerals of salt and different types of minerals to help you. You need rocks for protection and trees for protection. You need trees that can bear fruit that you can eat. You need trees that can bear wood so you can make fires, so you can stay warm. Well, that's you more specifically. Not many animals go and create fire, but they do use wood to keep them warm. And we work with them. We work with the animal healers a lot. And now for a rainbow elemental. Hello, I'm a divine feminine frequency and I work with the rainbow. And the rainbow is the gift of inspiration. The color frequency, all the elements from the realm, the light of the flower of inspiration shines through. And using rainbow and all the elements of rainbow, the frequency of cosmic abundance and universal inspiration, the light of the flower of inspiration together come through to bring peace and hope. And we work to bring that light to all of you when you need it the most. We're elements of it, and our whole purpose is just that. Inspiration. Just that. There's no extra thing to what we do, we just spread inspiration. We are the only elves that's all that we do. We just spread inspiration. And with inspiration, hope can blossom, and so can abundance and love. The frequency of inspiration is more than just feeling inspired. It's powerful. It's powerful enough to have a whole realm of beings, of elves, of us. Yes, some of us are goofy and silly and stumble over our words when communicating to humans, and some of us are happy all the time. Some of us can be very serious sometimes, but in a positive way, like the chief warrior. Some of us guide and teach and help and support and protect and heal and work with the consumption energy and human-animal relations and work with bridging realms, domains, earth, systems, the universe. At the end of the day, it's inspiration. So if you ever want to feel truly inspired, call on us.